Prime Doom. The Prime Doctor Doom of Earth 616 is the ultimate embodiment of human willpower and arrogance, blending unparalleled genius in both science and sorcery to become one of the most formidable forces in the Marvel Universe, born from a tragic past and driven by an insatiable need for perfection. Victor Von Doom is not merely a villain, but a complex monarch who genuinely believes that humanity's only salvation lies under his strict rule. Unlike other antagonists who seek chaos, Doom seeks absolute order, his mastery over magic rivals that of the Sorcerer supreme, while his technological advancements often surpass those of Reed Richards. His greatest rival, this combination makes him incredibly unpredictable and nearly invincible, protected by his iconic titanium armor, and armies of Doombots behind the fearsome mask lies a deeply scarred and prideful man whose greatest weakness is his own ego. Yet Doom's indomitable spirit has allowed him to outsmart gods, steal cosmic powers, and survive multiversal destruction, proving time and time again that beneath the arrogance is a sheer, unbreakable will that bows to no one, making him the definitive standard against which all other variants are measured. God Emperor Doom. The God Emperor Doom is arguably the most terrifying and powerful incarnation of Victor Von Doom, born from the multiversal collapse during the Secret Wars event when the entire multiverse was being destroyed by incursions. It was not the Avengers or the Fantastic Four who saved reality. It was Doom, utilizing the power of the enigmatic Beyonders alongside Molecule Man and Doctor Strange. Doom salvaged the remnants of destroyed universes to patch together a single patchwork reality known as Battleworld, ruling as its omnipotent god. This version of Doom achieved his ultimate dream, absolute control over all existence as God Emperor. His power was truly limitless, capable of rewriting reality at will and even ripping out the spine of Thanos with a single effortless gesture. Despite this absolute power, God Emperor Doom was still plagued by his deep-seated insecurities, specifically his jealousy of Reed Richards. His reign over Battleworld reflects the ultimate tragic irony of Doom. He gained the power of gods and saved all of existence, yet he still found himself unsatisfied and unable to fix his own deeply flawed humanity, making this variant a profound exploration of what happens when a mortal ego is given infinite power. Infamous Iron Man. The infamous Iron Man represents a shocking pivot in Doom's history, where the notorious dictator attempts a genuine path to redemption following the events of Civil War II and the temporary death of Tony Stark. Victor Von Doom decides to take up the mantle of Iron Man, attempting to honor Stark's legacy and prove that he can be the ultimate hero, utilizing a sleek modified version of the Iron Man suit that perfectly blends Stark's cutting-edge repulsor technology with Doom's ancient dark magic. This variant is a fascinating study in character growth. Unlike his usual role as a conqueror, the infamous Iron Man actively hunts down other supervillains and tries to right the wrongs of his past. His transition to a hero is met with intense skepticism from the superhero community, especially from The Thing and SHIELD, who refuse to believe that Dr. Doom is capable of true altruism. This iteration showcases a more vulnerable and reflective Victor, one who is desperately trying to outrun his own dark reputation, proving that beneath the layers of villainy, Doom possesses a twisted but genuine sense of nobility and a desire to heal the world he so often tried to conquer. Doom 2099. 2099 is a fascinating time-displaced variant who awakens in a gritty cyberpunk future, finding a world ravaged by corrupt megacorporations. Arriving in the year 2099 with his memories fragmented and his power base gone, Victor Von Doom discovers that his beloved Latveria and the rest of the world have been taken over by greedy corporate overlords rather than seeking mere survival. Doom does what Doom does best. He plans to conquer this futuristic reality to save it from itself, utilizing advanced futuristic technology to upgrade his classic armor. He becomes a brutal anti-hero fighting against the cyberpunk dystopia. His intelligence and strategic brilliance allow him to not only reclaim his homeland, but eventually become the president of the United States, ruling with an iron fist to implement his vision of a flawless society. Doom 2099 is a brilliant reflection of his core philosophy that the world is inherently broken and only he has the intellect and the sheer force of will required to fix it. This storyline strips away his usual rivalries and places him in a desperate survival scenario, proving that no matter the century or the circumstances, Dr. Doom will inevitably rise to the top. Sorcerer Supreme Doom. The Sorcerer. Supreme Doom originates from an alternate reality where Victor prioritized the mystical arts over his technological pursuits, completely altering the trajectory of his destiny destiny in this timeline, instead of relying on science and armor to heal his scars and challenge Reed Richards' doom, dedicates his life entirely to the ancient teachings of magic, eventually usurping Stephen Strange to claim the title of Sorcerer Supreme. This variant strips away the cold calculation of the scientists and replaces it with the unpredictable and dangerous reality-bending powers of the universe's greatest magician, adorned in mystical artifacts and wielding spells that can shatter dimensions. Sorcerer Supreme Doom is a haunting look at what Victor could have become had he fully embraced his mother's magical heritage without his reliance on technology. This Doom operates on an entirely different plane of existence, dealing with cosmic entities and demonic forces, making him a fundamentally different kind of threat, one that relies on ancient cosmic horrors rather than doombots and energy blasts. Rabum Alal. The Rabum Alal, also known as the Great Destroyer, is less of an alternate variant and more of a profound multiversal identity adopted by the main Doctor Doom during Jonathan Hickman's epic Avengers run. As the multiverse began to face total annihilation through incursions, Doom realized that the enigmatic beings known as the Beyonders were using the Molecule Man across different universes as multiversal bombs. To stop this, Doom traveled back in time and formed his own dark religion, becoming the mythical figure Rabum Alal, orchestrating a massive multiversal campaign to slaughter every variant of the Molecule Man before they could detonate. This identity, shrouded in mystery and worshipped by the Black Swans, reveals Doom as a true cosmic strategist operating on a level far beyond any human or god. Rabum Alal showcases Doom's willingness to commit multiversal genocide if it means saving reality entirely on his own terms, acting as the ultimate dark savior of the Marvel Universe. Doom the Annihilating Conqueror. The Doom the Annihilating Conqueror is a nightmare scenario where Doom's insatiable lust for power reaches cosmic proportions, resulting in a hybrid entity of pure destruction in an alternate timeline. Doom manages to steal and combine the absolute greatest sources of power in the universe. He claims the cosmic control rod from Annihilus, giving him mastery over the negative zone. He steals the time-traveling technology of Kang the Conqueror, allowing him to manipulate history at will, and he harnesses the cosmic energy of Galactus, transforming himself into an unparalleled entity of obliteration. This variant is the ultimate accumulation of Doom's ambition, showing exactly what happens when his genius goes unchecked by any heroes. This monstrosity represents the terrifying ceiling of Doctor Doom's potential, proving that his greatest weapon has never been his armor or his magic, but his sheer unimaginable ambition to conquer everything that exists across time and space. Emperor Doom. The Emperor Doom is a chilling psychological masterpiece that asks a terrifying question. What if Doctor Doom actually won and the world was genuinely better for it? In the graphic novel of the same name, Doom achieves his ultimate goal not through sheer brute force or cosmic weapons, but through absolute mind control. By capturing the villain known as the Purple Man Zebediah, Kilgrave Doom hooks him into a massive global amplifier, bathing the entire planet in Kilgrave's mind-controlling pheromones. The result is a perfect utopia where all crime, war, starvation, and prejudice instantly cease to exist, because every single human being on Earth has been stripped of their free will, forced to subconsciously obey Doom's grand design. Even Earth's mightiest heroes like the Avengers are reduced to his personal mind-controlled enforcers, ensuring absolute peace. This variant is deeply unsettling because it proves Doom's ultimate argument that humanity needs a strict dictator to survive. However, the tragic flaw of Emperor Doom is once again his own complex psychology. Having finally achieved total victory, global peace, and zero opposition, he simply becomes overwhelmingly bored, realizing that a conquered world without struggle or the friction of free will is utterly meaningless to him, offering a profound look into the hollow nature of his desires, making Emperor Doom a variant who successfully conquered the entire world only to be defeated by his own apathy.